lurkers and archaeologists, I'm John Proxy. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn adventure, the live stream edition, although I'm not actually streaming this episode, because it's midnight on a Sunday, and yes, I feel like that'd be a bad idea, so only no lurkers. I mean, fucking hell, it'd be terrifying if there were lurkers around here, but maybe perhaps some archaeologists when I finally get around to uploading this. Let's hand in this quest, shall we? Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Something has been troubling me and I have. Shortly before the Black Wolf took centre stage and Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread even by the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Turning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god as long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. What? Oh. What level is this? 44. We're getting there. When I get to a teleport, I'll do a crystal, I'll do a bard quest. It's past time that we return to the Wicked Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonour the memories of those who fell there. We've been brought to our knees, but we rest, rebuild, and rise once more. It's a big boss who snake. Okay, well, it looks like that's now. Yeah, that is now. Cool. So, going at the bard way. Try this again, shall we? I think it's this way. I would be... Oh, wouldn't I? It's not the best source. Where is it? Oh, you know what I've done? I've done like half a quest, haven't I? Yeah. Now it's not showing on the map. Oh, this works. That's clever. So the camera slowly pans to the direction you're walking in. Clever way to do that. Save me, bird. Haha! Third time's a charm. 12-12. The enemy van. No, I cannot. Why do I still draw breath? Ah! Fabulous birds. Hairless dogs. That a sin of the past would beget another. Forgive me, Naive. Take him out. You're gonna need this poison I've got for you, son. Wait. You as well, of course. Not so swift now. Ooh. Nice and easy. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. I was trying to quote loaded weapon, parodying lethal weapon. As you doubtless noticed, I'm no longer capable of wielding a bow. I, whom they call the God's bow. I'd hoped that the years would take the edge off the memories. I hoped in vain. Absolution does not come so easily. Heed me well, Naive, or I shall reveal all to you. The man sung of in the ballad of the vainglorious fool, whose hubris doomed an entire regiment, he and I are one and the same. Being no stranger to the bow, you will know that the archer's role in battle is that of support. His charge is to thin out the enemy line, that his comrades might gain ground in the field of battle. By that most basic of criteria, I was unfit to hold the bow from the first. It's 17 minutes, okay. In my pride and lust for glory, I sent countless souls to the bloody grave, good men and women all, with loved ones and bright futures awaiting them. I lost the will to live that day, becoming an empty husk of a man, tormented in sleep and wakefulness both by my memories of my crime. By the gods who were not without mercy, they gifted me with song, that I might find a measure of solace in my wretched existence. New melody resounds within you. I see. Though this outing was rather far departed from what I had in mind, that it still bore fruit gives me comfort. On that note, let us conclude the lesson. I dare say I have no cause to worry that you will repeat the same mistake, the vainglorious fool. Naive, I would be alone for a while. Take yourself back to camp. I shall make my own way there presently. I do like the costume. Will miss the boots though. New melody. We have dungeons we can do as well, don't we? Who knows if they'll queue. Dark Hold. And yeah, I want to hand this in first. Give him a new song. Glad to see you safely returned. Though I rasped my voice hoarse through the saying of it, I cannot tell you enough times how much I regret dragging you into such danger. And yet there is more than I would ask of you. If you do me the kindness of lending your ear, pray speak now. Reign of death. Cool. Your faint voice carried on the winds of time. Yay! 45, of course. And we're really close to that, aren't we, in quest as well, so... You listen to my request, though now you know me for the vainglorious fool I am. I'm humbled. The boon I ask of you of this is simple. I would have you sing for me. Yeah, sure. A heartfelt performance. He's blew his house and his windows and blew for him. Listen, I'm blue. A heartfelt performance, masterfully delivered. You've come far in such a short time, my young apprentice. Hearing your song this day, I am convinced that you are well on your way to surpassing me as bard as an archer both. Soon there will be naught left for me to impart to you. I have you proven yourself worthy of the consecrated garments worn by the true bards of old to honour the keeper. I speak of the choral attire. The attire was entrusted to me when Miqo'te and I first met deep within the 12th wood. The Muggle and I had traded scarce more than a handful of words when he proffered me the attire along with the soul of the bard. At the time I knew not the true power of the song, so declined the gifts, but Miqo'te not be denied. For all his good humour, the Muggle can be as unmoving as a rock. The attire chooses the wearer, not the other way round, he insisted. I found myself yielding to his will. In mastering the verses of war, I won a claim beyond my wildest dreams upon the field of battle. For time I was well pleased. Alas, my lust for glory knew no bounds, the consequence of which you are already aware. It was in the wake of the massacre of the Griffin Crossing. Stricken with guilt, I wanted naught more than the earth to open up and swallow me whole. I had lost the will to live, but I was too craven to end it myself, so I took to wandering aimlessly in search of a place to die, far away from those judging eyes of men. Disillusioned by the power of song, I committed an act of folly. I scattered the choral attire across the realm. If truly the attire chooses its wearer, I challenged, then let it find its way back to me. Determined that I would not be proven wrong, I went to great pains to ensure that the attire would never see the light of day. The pieces now rest in places of peril. Being a proud fool that I was, it never crossed my mind that mayhap another was meant to don it. Don't worry, every other quest has this as well. I would entrust the choral attire to you, Naive. As you can see, you must needs brave the danger to claim it and mark his whereabout on your map, but I can afford you no further aid beyond that. I am deeply sorry for my foolish folly. No, I don't want to skip the cutscene. Fine, let's go into the heart of Darkhold. We'll begin with this. But I'm convinced that you are the one chosen by the choral attire. Pray do not take that as a license for complacency. Trials wouldn't accord such if they failed to tax one's abilities. Stay on your toes, Naive. Would return the whole of body and bearing the 4 parts of my surrendered environment. Oh fuck, there's more. Okay, whatever. We'll just commence. Dude. Male Darkhold. Hey, wall sprouts here, buddy. I have done this before. Doesn't mean that I won't fail. Dada. Blood letter. Oh, it's that top one. The hippogriff was a bit of a recluse, I'm told. Probably why it sits out the outside. Unashamed to kill it. Oh, yes. I don't think we get to fight the all-saying eye guys. Oh. This be a dead end. I suspect we're gonna have to kill them. I'm not sure what's up with the timers. Haha! That's... I will accept. That's my fault for it. Alright, sorry, I haven't spoken in a while. Make sure I don't die again. I like having a multi-target rotation. Okay. Maybe we have to fight it within this. Obviously, not there. I think we have to move. 100% sure. Oops, didn't mean to press that. Annoying. Okay, yep, we have to go to a different one. Alright, cool. Alright, sorry, that was a bit clusterfucky, and so it was difficult for me to talk on top. Oh. That'll be funny, you guys are coming. The others in the back. Not interested. Not interested. Take out this frog. Fix that in the bud, as it were. Take out everything else as well. Lovely. Yeah, it might hurt. Might have been a foolish move for me to use the move I did. Oh, seems to be doing okay. Good enough. Oh shit. Oh, that was frustrating. I don't know what to do. Oh, there's a shocker. Alright, cool. Close. Never fear, I am back. Right. Guess we found our route around. Lovely. Is this the last living soul? No, I mean, it clearly isn't. Yeah, I almost use a different song now, I didn't need to. It's fine. We killed them. Let those explode. Through. Second stone as well. Of course, this lava drake. I like my moves. Bunny hop. Feasting hall, there we go. Gonna need to clear this place, I hear. To Lurd! Alright, well, we have our usual opening where we do our poison, we do our bite, we turn that thing on right there. Do our usual array of moves, making sure our songs are playing all the way, and I guess we have to move as well. Got an issue. How's our poison? Still doing good. Is our song not playing? Now it's playing. Now we're kicking ass. We put on those things. I'll press that as well. That one. Sometimes it's difficult for me to describe out loud what I'm doing because button presses have gotten quite complex at this point. But we seem to be doing fine. Nobody's putting stuff beneath my feet anymore. That's the most important thing. Song has finished playing, but it's going to be a while. I'll re-up these two things. Of course. Gonna be 12 seconds till we have more music to play. Can't do that top thing though. Oh, that is that. We need to do that was bonus. I dare say we've won. Don't think I need to play any more music. Lots of movement in that one. Right, not for me. Not for me. Oh, it's one of those Templar. Oh, it's cool. I should have got myself a beverage. I need some water because it's late. There's 3 of us. Missing our tank. He's getting dressed. New gear, I hear. What are you still wearing? That's all of us. We need to deactivate the level 4 magic field. Okay. Shit, didn't mean to press that. Really annoying. It'll be fun. You have to press them like all in a row. I'll press that one. Not the one I wanted to press, was it? Right, I just want to change something quickly. Cool. Switching those around. But they're both upwards. Ourselves a ninja in our group. Gotta defeat Betrayal. It's cousin to Betrayal. I've got to get used to spamming the other button now. Oh, I thought I had a song playing. Oh. I'll do it. Cool. Must be close now. Here it is. Bifrit's cousin. Bifrit. I remember this, of course, yeah. Got the crystal. Oh, my bad. Oh no, I'm his next victim. I feel like I'm missing something. Songs. Well, I can't play any songs right now. I can't? Yeah. Put up our poisons and such. Keep hacking away. Do a laser beam thing, I'm sure. Let's just do the shot. Oh, we're doing fine. New song playing. And we won. Awesome. He's having a bit of a lie down there. Yay! Ah! Sure. Yeah, I want that need. Certainly want that need. And I certainly want that. I never get the orchestration well. I think we're done. Must have got the bow. New boots again. Cool. I did sing. I sang for you already. You madman. So I'm just going to skip to where I was before. Okay, so here's where I was. Heed me, O puissant Elphic, reverse these seasons turning, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. Cool. Let's look at the duties. Annoy the void. Oh yes, I know where we're going. We have to rebuild, don't we? Do I have anything else that shares a timer? Because I like the idea that I've put that and that. They're both triangle. Lots of quests about. Let's pick them up. One. Going for gold. Oh. Must be a dungeon. I assume I have to find the dungeon. You. But. Mama Queen. Wondrous Palace. Okay, a couple more dungeons. How many dungeons in the start of this game? I'm gonna run out of quest space soon. Oh, for now. Tell me, Naive, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it is my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Ooh. I could have done the wool with the woolen tunic when I was in the cold place. Why did you not give it to me until afterwards? Wait. Yay. Who goes there? Now, Ida, is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino, Naive. Sid, wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. Oh. Ah, I don't believe it. I'm sure you'd been... So that way of kneeling down, I looked it up like about a month ago because I was like, I keep seeing that in Japanese media. Like, people don't kneel like that outside of anime. And it's like, yeah, that's... And it's not just an anime thing. It's just like a Japanese culture thing. Because it's not great for you. I don't believe it. I'm sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks with Ada's Nest. The first I knew... Okay, so I thought Ida had been taken. It's just Papalimo. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but there's still the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola had been here to help me. Y'shtola is here too? Yes. But she's not here right now. She's gone to Ulda to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalino and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Yeah, as well as Balthier. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? They possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius is yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants to the gifted, to the primal's influence. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they could have just gone to Gaius and gone, oh yeah, but you're not immune to this, though. Powerful although his elegant weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. It means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, of course, whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. I mean, I have a bed. We can just go to an inn.
Hear, feel, think.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright.
Oh, yeah, I've got
I
the
am
balloon.
Heidelin, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Roll. Y'shtola! I see you and Alphino are safe. And Sid! That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Swire guides us still. You would not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. Determined bun. Right, we've got a nice warm woolen tunic. There we go. Would have been lovely when we were up in the snow. Only one side of us is guarded. Guess that's where our heart is, sort of. Pretty sure it's just closer to the centre. It's only just to the side. Not like it's there. It's like there. Keysing the Castrum. 44. What quest is this? 45. Okay, so we're pretty close to actually having to do that quest. Cool, it's cool. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Naev. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defences of an Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable. We may be confident that they have taken an additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Durandare. He is stationed in the observatorium in Miqo'te. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Ooh. I mean, they weren't massively forthcoming last time we went there, but whatever. Yeah, our numbers are getting closer. It's Bridgie. Fuck you, Bridgie. You know what you did. Well, we're going to have so many questions when we get there, though, with another class. There appears to be two nearby. What's the other one? Past the Google. Okay. I might just go straight there though. Probably nothing. Okay. Because we're going to have to pick it up eventually. Yes. As much as I really am enjoying this. I'd really like to get to the end of the 50 storyline and just stop for a while so I've got time to do other things. And I also enjoy just not paying for it. Obviously, the only other way to not pay for it would be to start a brand new account, and having 2 is enough. But yes, if I spend a tenner, I can get 33 days. Obviously, an account is only like £8, but having it on the PC would make things a lot easier in 30 days. But when I've got 30 days, eh? There's things I want to be doing. But I'm enjoying this, I really am. Hello, adventurer. Wait, do not tell me. Nedrick's... hang on. Yep, we want this dungeon. Thank you very much. Ooh. And getting to 50 does mean doing all these dungeons, because they're like the fun bit of the game, right? So, why wouldn't I do that? We'll see. See if we have enough time. Monday and Tuesday. After work. And I'm going to be fucking knackered after Monday, let me tell you. Speaking of which... what's it? 04. Kind of been an interesting experiment though. This would of course be the longest a game has taken so far as well. And it's the most I've attempted to like, oh, burn through it, because you just kind of have to get out of the way. Especially when this is the quote-unquote worst bit of the game, right? And I have the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're the associate of Ishtola, but of course Lord Julamont confided to me that you're a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Castrum Sentry, what interest do you have in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum, a Hyrian woman, an Elizan man, 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. It has to be then. It has to be Minfilia, Oriange, Papilimo, and Tataro. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Coathus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, Vodagon and Alelafel, were seen fleeing the craft. Biggs and Wedge. What did you say? Vodagon and Alelafel, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. You must find them, Naive, and soon. Naive, what are you doing? I'm off in my own bunny world, with bunny songs and a bunny cup of tea. I'm a bunny, my eyes are different colour. Oh, what? Sorry. Yes, sorry, yes. The Imperials... Sorry about that, Sid. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I'd fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Senti. Sorry, I find that really funny. I'm not supposed to laugh at anything I do myself. It's bad form. It will require substantive planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavour that I admit some slight delay. Matters of our escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It's likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you best act now. It's as if, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo. It's reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But if Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the echo, as Lord Portelaine said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. And give me my gold. Look at his belts. God, those shields must be a pain in the ass to carry everywhere. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. Oh, that's terrible timing. Terrible timing. I remember this. Remember this? Bloody bunny women taking their time. assume things are going to come out of those voids. I can't use this yet. Me in for Puso. Me aim, fuck's sake, let me aim for the thing. There we go. That was really annoying. There you go, you get it. Ooh. I don't want to skip it just in case it skips it all. Having a bunny all time, thinking up. Sorry. I know she's looking at him, but it looks like she's just staring off in the middle distance, okay? Okay, no, that was new, sorry. Missed the line there. Something about spineless leaders. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Seemed like he was doing fine. Miqo'te, you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You command the western front at Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You'll see that they do not. My lord, if this is your will, I shall carry it to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. No sass from him. Yet forgive my... Oh, better sass, a better sass. Forgive my impudence. But is it proper to give command to half our forces to... I have given you nothing, Prefectus. You've earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Okay, so, yeah, he's not from the Holy Land. He's not a pureblood. That's why he's like, are you sure I shouldn't have an army? Yes, my lord. Which is, by the way, really nice characterization for both of those characters. The fact that Gaius doesn't actually care about that, whereas that guy does. So it means that there is a stronger force back at home about, like, the sort of purity of that thing. It means that that story is not the one going on right now. My quarters, 1 hour. He cares more about other things. Yeah, 48. Get some, nothing. My purpose here is to reckon... What? I don't know how to say that word. I know it's reconnaissance, but reconnoiter Galilean activity along Alabathea's spine. Alabathea doesn't appreciate it at all. Owing to this, I have the honour of being acquainted with Ishtola. Now to report... The report of Imperial airship emergency landing came to us by ways of Zemiel Darkhold, situated in the west. I've been there, don't I? A man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Brieskelt. He'll be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Oh, let's have a look at our things. We have Shadow and Claw. We're ahead of that. Yeah, cool. Won't do that just yet. I know we can, but I'm trying to stick close to our thing level. And I know I've sort of screwed that up a little, but by leaving so many behind. What are you going to do, eh? What are you going to do? I've been saying that a lot. I was actually worried I'd be up all night, but I think I might be able to sleep, you know. We'll see, though. I'll try. I woke up at... Yeah, like 12 hours ago. And that's my worry. I'm not going to be able to sleep. And I need to for work tomorrow. You stand before Zemiel Darkhold, subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter from Lord Portelaine. So you've come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel scarce touched... Oh, don't make me do the dungeon again. I just did it. When a pair of men captors, by all accounts, burst forth and bolted, Imperial soldiers have been sighted in the area seeking to recapture them. What? The captors are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. Emergency landing reportedly took place near the Aurum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest to take your search there. Seek out a knight named Paramons. He should be able to assist you. Oh, thank goodness. Soon to Mordona. I'd like to see someone piece all the maps together, because I'm a hard time piecing them together in my head. Because I'm shit at geography. Right. And you know what this means? This means I didn't need to walk over here because I would have done that just now. Imperial airship, aye. I saw it approach to land with mine own two eyes. I hastened the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked. There was an air of consternation about them. 44. Yeah. They are prisoners aboard the airship, it seems. They seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Gallians who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness in order to alert our forces. I returned to my post to find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints. One large, one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the footprints of their owners. You mean like right there? So I was thinking about sleeping pills, like the herbal ones. Give them a try. Well. I don't have much to say at this point. Just looking through the... Oh, fuck, sorry. Ah. So how are you? You doing well? Leave a comment, I appreciate them. So hello would be fine. Hello, I suppose. At the very least, we're gonna get to level 50, so that'll be cool. A guarantee getting to level 50. Oh. So cold. I want to go home. Oh. Ah! Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bone underneath, I swear. Hi, Ev, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. Guardians were snapping at our heels like a pack of hungry wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong to a monster-escaping maw thrice. When I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Don't eat me, then. Pigs. He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you ever any success? I'm a bunny. Track down Wedge. That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west, but if Ida and Ishtolo is helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. Memory serves there. Should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west, Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. There, I hope. Was that Master Garland you spoke with? I'm a bunny. After 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. Yeah, look how much more comfortable she's in the snow with that woolen jumper on. I'm feeling better now, Niamh. Let's go to the Monument Tower and wait for Chief to arrive. Yeah, sure, it's been a while. We had a good bit last time. Alright. You know what I want. I'm trying to get a different one. Yeah, I know I could just choose. Why is it not choosing them? There we go. Go Wolf Pup. Fuck you, Mud Puppy. I've got the real Mud Puppy. Mud Tower. I'm gonna have to start selling stuff soon. I've picked up so little, it's weird. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would be your companion who's caught the chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you hot broth. It's kind of hot broth, baby. How are we feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you, friend. Okay, if we can get those silly hats, but with elf ears, why can't we do it with like, bunny ears? Same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain that you've had a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Oh, rabbit lady. I'm fine now, thanks to you. Can't bear to think that Beggs is still out there alone and cold and something. I clicked too fast. He lured the enemy away for my sake and now he's suffering for it. Hate to have to rely on you again, Naive, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. A Vodaghan gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion. I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think about it. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, maybe he elected to pass us by. Come, puppy. Water Downs. Sounds like a real place. And plasmoids. What was Fury looking at? The normal. Ah, fucking I got killed. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Pay attention, John. Ah, I'm nowhere goddamn near that. Fuck, I'm sorry. Ah! I don't normally die. Waiting on a helo on a party. I don't even know if this was closer. Tempted to go to more donor just to pick it up. Make it our home. I think I am going to do that. Bit of a waste of time, but fuck it. Cool. Yeah, 45, clearly. It's a good sign that quests are available. Okay, let's go back. Get to Northern Thailand from here. I guess there's just a pieces of the past. Ooh. It's probably Roban's push. Nice to get our gear. I think I know what it looks like. I think that's all. Look at that. That looks really cool. How did I miss that? Red crystal under the snow. It's a great visual. Are we going to get a quest to go there? Look at that lizard having a blast. Okay, this time we should try and heal. Oh, hang on. Hey, if we're able to learn anything. Not in this area. Well, that stands to be. Well, apparently I solved that quest. I suppose seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me. But where within this vast area of snow and ice could he be? Well, I feel like we're going to find him. That's the notorious VIGG. We can't give up now. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to cold or is recaptured. Must be somewhere in the tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen, and hurry. Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. I'm guessing it's the coolest of our blood icicles. Ignacy, your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of Darkhold, it's possible he made for Whitebrim. Rigid one must travel through Dunifin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north of east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread carefully when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I broke my neck. Near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Buddy, I am going to take biggest tumble and prove you wrong. Biggest tumble. They're going to call me... Oh, fuck. Almost. I see. No. You make a good point. I'm still going to make the biggest tumble. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Look, there's no full damage unless you're in combat. It's been ages since we've seen any hunter quests. Right, well, I'll leave the party because I don't care. It's more important right now. Orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Naev. It is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Is that for them? It's fine. He has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. Funny. He's not alone. Kill them all. It's my most aggressive stance. Da 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 da. Hand together. Play song. Okay. Better. Oh, no, that's not better. Right. Okay, this particular video I've not been talking about either. It's probably a sign that I should probably sleep. We won though, which is good. Ah, thanks. Another moment, I would have. It's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. We should take him to that tower. Monument Tower, you say? There you go. Very well, Ida. And Ida and I will bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. We're animal people. Then let us ride. Okay. There's Monument Tower. I cannot thank you enough, Naive, and the same goes for the rest of you. I thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are family, are we not? Well, yes. It's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe the lot of you my life. You saved Wedges too, Naive. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Biggs, Wedge, guards, it's good to see the two of you again. Beef, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphino told me of the raid in the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. Must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand though. How did the Guardians get there so fast? I mean, the immortal flame should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage at Waking Sands, I noted not a miss in the horizon, nothing at all to suggest a passing of an Imperial force. From this I conclude that the Guardians came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics, magic of the kind used by Scions. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded, bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. A Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into the detainment cell together when Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard for them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years. But it was probably moons. Maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. The risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. In the midst of ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Doing the guy from Final Fantasy X. Surprised they've not had that guy in other games. You know, just giving history lessons. Ah, if I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls on an airborne vessel. That would have been Biggs' handiwork. Like as not. You're always resourceful and tight spot, my friend. Naive, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It will seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. And there's still many questions in my mind. The answers can wait, and Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland's Iron Works is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what's for. Hurrah! Yay! And stuff. Quest complete. I'm into my crash room. What? Thanks you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting for too long already. Based on what I've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let's convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis a good place, as any to prepare. Better than most. Road leading east and then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Oh no. What? Dragon header. I'm going to make this our home for a while. Mordona. You're not even... Why are you called Fluffy Buns? You're not even a rabbit. Well met, friend. What brings you to the Revenant's Toll? I'm a bunny rabbit. Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being killed captive at Castrum Sentry and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold's been on high alert of late, with armoured patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act within the greatest stealth. Aye, has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few set of Imperial uniforms, a suit of magnetic armour, and impeccable timing. Huh, that's a bold... I've forgotten the accent. Bold strategy, but it might just work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortages of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect we savage Eikons would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. Done. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak with Glaument. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Why do you have that moustache? Ida and I shall go to reconteer Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Naive. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times that you're not enthused? I'm not, if not infused, Y'shtola, you're beginning to remind me of Papalimo. Oh, there's a Final Fantasy 1 Chocobo. But there wasn't a Chocobo in Final Fantasy 1. They don't arrive until Final Fantasy 2. Looking for Glarman, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Hey? You looking to get inside Castrum Sentry? And do you need my help? Something tells me we're going to get along just fine. 44 still. So you have friends at Castrum Sentry and you want for rescue? That Slaffborn knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. I have a score to settle with the Imperials and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Orsons. Enough about me, let's talk about strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight and just one little blunder and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that your only friends that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. You approach the sentry from the east, you'll be swampland to your left, called the Tangle. Get in there. Never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know. But one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now, get going. Godspeed. Ooh. Yes, I sense we've skipped a bunch of quests. The sky. These crystals. Am I gonna have to do some hunting? It's been ages since I've seen anything on the hunting logs. Maybe it's just... No, I haven't seen him. Yeah, I'm feeling we should have done these by now. Not that important though. I think we just have to give up on that for the time being. Come back to it later. Maybe get it back when we get to level 50. How scary are Mabras if they're called Mulballs at the moment? Oops, I was supposed to never mind them. Oh, never mind. Hibiscus. Faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipes. Nobody knows the trouble lives. What of the captives? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be deaf-mute for all the information we've got out of her. The others aren't much better. The Elezen gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribuno so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the Beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? You're so curious. Why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is. Thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. There we go. Footfalls grew silent. Let's return. For free, of course. Not that I've spent any of my money on anything else. It is good to see you again, Naive. Given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance, tell me, what were you able to learn? So Minfilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed. We may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Cid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Good work, Naive. As Alphino already told you, we plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glaumont is looking for the ways to procure the suit of magic armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparations of my own. Minfilia and the others are counting on us, Naive. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. 46? Blimey! Blimey, blimey, blimey. I love it. While Glaumont fucking hell, there must have been so many time wasted quests. While Glaumont goes about devising his plan, we need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon the etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. What? Oh, he wants to teach me the Imperial Slew. Okay, it is apparently. Clearing the wax out of your ears now, because it's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plans to have you enter the Castrum Sentry is all decked out in Imperial duds, but the disguise is more than just clothes you're wearing. You've got to act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I continue to salute myself, of course, but it's just you learned it from the experts. To get yourself near as you dare to a Castrum Sentry, and watch the Imperials doing what they do. How long is this? Okay. 10 more minutes. Okay. Loads. What's up here? Oh, there's a prime location. Looks like a prime location. fun. Certainly worth a try. So much MP. So far, none of it's come in handy. Okay, you can escape some of the fights then. I was just got unlucky last time. Fuck off, Nyx. I'm guessing that location doesn't count then. Oh, damn it, I was done. Yeah, it doesn't count. Oh, fuck off! Fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Alright. Oh, no, I'm not going to let you go. I've changed my mind. I was going to say my heart's clearly not in it, but fuck this. We have 17 minutes to go. I'm going to make use of them. Well, at the very least, I want to do this quest, you know? Fuck it. Just don't want to accidentally trigger the frog again. Fuck, that's not a button I want to press. Fuck off, fog! I wish it didn't untrigger the plasmoids as well. I mean, I have potions, to be honest. Hard. But the frog's somehow in range of me. To be honest, they're doing a fucking ton of damage to me. We've done it now, though. Right. I mean, game that would have been true had I not killed those monsters, but whatever. Let's go get ourselves a uniform or whatever this quest is. Ooh, looks like they're having a light show. Their bar. Empire Bar. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, house party. The Empire. There we go, our destination. The Decurion is going to get poisoned as well. We'll go back to this guy because he has less health. Oh, look, he's running away. Comes out at the same time, that was strange. And I got some rubber. I'm learning the salute, I forget. Part of the disguise though, as the guy said. Is that not the same as the salute I've already got? Nothing to report, sir. We've received an anonymous warning that the insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that the patrols be increased. We have bird helmets. I am a rabbit. And with that, let us hand it in. Unsevered. I've seen unsevered about quite a lot. You're big on the seller. We'll hand these both in, maybe even pick up the next quest, but then I'm going to let you go. Managed to learn the Imperial Salute? No, best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into rage. Crack skulls, I'll take your word for it. Quest complete. Yes. Talk Malak. You're called Naya Valterian, yes? I heard you. If you applied for my friend in Claremont as a fellow adventurer and son of an Aeolzia both, I'd like to offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal with such wares are not the sort of whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not to take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, 1 for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. We've got like dual quest lines right now. You have the readings. Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Naive. Ooh. So, level 46 quest. We are in a town, I believe. But yeah, this must be a town. It becomes a town, doesn't it? Whatever. I'm going to let you go. I've been John Proxy. I don't have the buttons for the goodbye message right now. But thank you for watching. I've been having a Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn adventure. This is the live stream edition. Thank you. Thank you for watching. People up are very late.